Hey there, everybody. This is Season 3, Episode 6 of the Mark Mo Show podcast. How's everybody doing today? You can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube. And without further ado, let me introduce you to my co-host and producer, Aiden Maloney. How you doing, man?
Fairly fantastic, I would say. A little tired. Had to wake up at 4 a.m. this morning.
Oh, damn.
Which, for all the lovely listeners out there, it is Friday for us, Saturday for you beautiful folks out there. So, a bit of an early Friday for me.
Yes.
Due to my employment. But you know what? We power through, and we make some good content. We make some laughs. Yeah. We have some laughs. And that's what keeps us going.
That is what keeps us going.
Yeah, having a laugh.
No doubt. Well, I'll tell you what, this guy here also has a YouTube gaming channel called Aiden Spelled the Right Way. And he's got new PC gaming content like GeoGuessr and Polybridge, Observation Duty, and much, much more each and every week. I know what people can expect, but why don't you tell them what they can expect?
Certainly. Well, a video dropped today for you lovely listeners of Polybridge, which is fantastic. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Polybridge 3. The graphics look fantastic. The gameplay is great. The physics engine is about as good as you can get.
Is it?
With bridge building games and such. And earlier this week, I had an episode of GeoGuessr as well. And we had an episode of GeoGuessr on AK219.
We did. That was what I was going to bring up next. AK219 was AK219 guys being dudes. Aiden's partner, co-host, world-renowned spelunker, he's former senator from
Dakota.
Yeah, they just combined them because there's like 8 people in each state.
Yeah.
So then he was a senator for like 3 days or some shit like that.
They kicked him out.
They kicked him out. But at any rate, he stopped doing the show, so AK219 was kind of on the shelf. And Aiden has recently brought it off the shelf, and we're utilizing it as a collaboration tool for our 2 shows. So
absolutely.
It's a little bit of what you get at the Mark Mo Show with all the gaming goodness that you get at Aiden Spelled the Right Way. So I kind of dig it.
It is a great time.
It is a great time, and we're able to kind of play these games and utilize our humor a little bit.
Our humor and our knowledge.
Yes.
Especially with games like GeoGuessr, where we played the competitive mode, the Battle Royale mode, on our last AK219 episode.
Yes,
and we did. Well, we got demolished the first round, but then we got a dub. We actually won for the first time ever.
We did.
And, it takes big brains and lots of laughs.
It really does. And, primarily we're going to be doing the GeoGuessr, but like we've done quizzes in the past, and there's a lot of other games that Aiden has played that I think would translate well into how our dynamic works with this thing. So I think it's going to be fun. So by all means, make sure you catch out AK219.
Absolutely.
For sure. Now, if you enjoy all this content, obviously like, subscribe, share, send a carrier pigeon, smoke signal, whatever you want to do would be greatly appreciated. And if you happen to like alt-rock and Irish punk music, tune into my radio show. It's called After Hours. It is on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time and Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We had a time change. We moved from drive time to the evening. I think my show is better as an evening show anyway. So I was very happy. We got to move to 8 o'clock on Friday. You can listen to it on the stream at WVLP.org or the TuneIn app on your handheld device.
Damn right.
Heck yeah. So, as we always do, we open the show with some dialogue. It's very topical. We chit-chat about things. Now, I've said this before. I will say it again. We're really trying very, very hard not to make our opening segment of our show a political show each and every week. However, when you have the ding-dongs our country has, and yes, Europe, feel free to laugh, Japan, laugh at it, our country is a bit of a shit show right now, and they give us amazing content each and every week, so it's kind of hard.
It's hard not to talk about it.
It's hard not to talk about it and be like, oh, this is going to make me mad, but we're also going to laugh big time. So, at any rate, on occasion, we're going to kind of branch off on that. Now, it doesn't mean we won't get on our soapbox about something else or make fun of something else. We may. We'll see.
Right.
I don't know. It's just every opener is a little bit different.
Very true.
It's a little bit in tone and everything.
When it comes to the last, 3-4 months of life in general, it's hard not to talk about the biggest thing going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard. And, of course, we like to keep things light and joke about it. And there are some opening dialogues that stay a little bit more serious throughout. But how do you not talk about how dog shit things are?
You have to. You have to talk about it. Even if it's a little tongue-in-cheek, even if it's a little John Oliver-esque or a little bit Trevor Noah or something like that. We try to do that because we want to make our point, but we also want people to giggle too. So that's kind of the point to that. But we're trying really hard, and so once again, I'm sure we have people. I know we have people all over the world that listen to us, and coast to coast, and all that jazz. And we appreciate each and every one of you. Some of you may fall in one belief system. Some of you may fall in another. Most of you probably just kind of float in the middle, like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
Kind of maybe where I'm at a little bit. I will admit fully on this show that I am left of center for sure. But it's just a shit show, and I've moved further left in recent years just because, holy hell, there's a lot going on. And as I said, try not to talk about it every week, but sometimes you have to.
Right.
You just have to. And in this particular case today, it's political in a sense, but not really. But it's something that I think is incredibly important. I think Mac H should listen to this.
Yeah, right.
And that should be some foreshadowing for you. Crosstown traffic. That's all you get. That's all you get. I mean, I don't know if Jimi Hendrix is coming back from the grave to sue me or put a copyright claim. He very well may. I don't.
Yeah, or whoever the whack ass corporation that owns his catalog.
That owns his shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the troublemaker.
They are the troublemakers.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk a little bit about trafficking because it's obviously been in the news. But it's here's the thing. It's not new. It's not a new problem, and I mean I could have gone very far back in my research and what we're going to talk about, but I'm not, and so I just took a few high-profile cases. So, for example, People versus Jackson, 2005 criminal trial, held in Santa Barbara County, in Santa Maria, California, and Michael Jackson was charged with molesting Gavin Arvizo. He was 13 years old at the time of the alleged abuse at his Neverland Ranch estate in Los Alamos, California. The jury deliberated for about 32 hours over 7 days. On the initial vote, 9 voters voted... Let me try that again. 9 jurors voted to acquit Jackson, while 3 voted guilty. On June 13th, 2005, they returned a verdict of not guilty on all charges. Jurors found the prosecution's case weak and the timeline of accusations problematic because they had claimed the molestation allegedly occurred after the broadcast of the documentary, when the world's attention was on Jackson and Gavin. Michael Jackson went into seclusion and, about to embark on a massive world tour, accidentally kills himself with painkillers. What a shocker. Jeffrey Epstein was involved in multiple legal cases throughout his lifetime, culminating in federal charges of sex trafficking minors in 2019. 2008 Florida conviction, Epstein pleaded guilty to 2 state charges, procuring a child for prostitution and soliciting a prostitute. This resulted in a controversial plea deal and a sentence of 18 months with extensive work release. Epstein ended up dying in his jail cell on August 10th, 2019, while awaiting trial for the federal charges. The medical examiner ruled the death a suicide by hanging, but this has been disputed by his lawyers and the public, leading to various conspiracy theories. And his associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, was arrested and charged in 2020 with crimes related to her involvement in the Epstein sex trafficking ring. She was convicted in December 2021 on 5 out of 6 counts, including sex trafficking of a minor, and sentenced to 20 years in federal prison in June of 2022. And last but certainly not least, Sean Diddy Combs, the diddler, was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution involving a former girlfriend and male sex workers. He was acquitted of racketeering conspiracy and sex trafficking charges involving Casey Ventura and another woman. The jury's decision came after deliberations that began on June 30th, 2025, and concluded with the verdict on July 2nd, 2025. The convictions carry a potential 20-year prison sentence, with prosecutors seeking a sentence of at least 51 months. The case stemmed from allegations of sex trafficking and racketeering, with Combs being arrested in September 2024 and subsequently pleading not guilty. He was initially denied bail due to concerns about witness tampering and potential flight risk. The trial began on May 5th, 2025, with the jury delivering its verdict after several days of deliberation. Now, if you have wealth, fame, and the ability to take down the wealthy and famous with you, you'll never go to prison. You'll never go. There'll be no justice for the kids that have been assaulted. I actually wrote insulted. I'm sure they're insulted, but more importantly, they've been assaulted. According to Forbes, the human trafficking business is a $150 billion business. Will there ever be justice? Are the rich and powerful simply above the law? Will there be a time that those that abuse kids or contribute to the abuse of kids rot in prisons all over the world? Or is jail just for anybody else?
It always just felt like jail was for anyone else.
Yeah.
It's always felt like that. You know, with the first Jeffrey Epstein scandal, where that horrible plea deal with, I forget who the...
Acosta.
Yeah, that's right. That alone was enough to be like, well, rest in peace, justice system, we had a good run. Actually, we didn't have a good run.
We didn't have a very
We
good
never
run.
had a good run.
No.
It's always been like that.
Yes.
And it's just, I feel more so in the public eye recently, especially over the last, 5 months with, a 34-count felon, pedophilic felon becoming the president of the United States, really brought to the public eye of like, wow, none of this shit really mattered. None of this shit really mattered to any judge with their head screwed on right, any juror who could have been the voice of reason and just never ended up being that way. It's always like, you can, if you're in the state of Indiana, where we are, Chicagoland, Indiana, if you will, and you have, let's say, an ounce or two of weed on you, you are going to prison.
Yes.
You're going to prison. If you're worth a couple $1 billion and you assault children and traffic human beings, wishy-washy, maybe not.
Gray. Very gray area.
Depends on, who you have dirt on, really.
Oh, of course.
It's unbelievable. There was already limited respect for the justice system of the United States.
Yes.
I say limited, heavily limited. And it's just, the more that comes out, especially about the Epstein files, and the fact that he was seemingly suicided, I claim, allegedly suicided, really goes to show that those in power and those with wealth won't be brought to justice in the system we have.
Oh, for sure.
I just don't see it ever happening.
No, it won't. It won't. There's no way.
It can't, because you would be essentially dismantling top-down the system that these corporate oligarchic pieces of human shit have spent decades building.
That's right.
If not longer than decades, really.
Yeah, that's very true. And, you look at this whole thing, and it's really a house of cards. I've been able to see what's currently going on, trafficking aside, for the last 8 years, 12 years, however damn long it's been. And I've seen the writing on the wall, and I've seen what's going to happen. It's just this pedophile ring thing, that's just been going on in the background for a long time.
Right.
Where people in power, the wealthy billionaires, the 1%, politicians, traffic in these young kids for nefarious purposes. And that's really a difficult thing to deal with.
Right. It's one of the most evil acts a human could do.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
And yet that's just seemingly what billionaires and politicians and oligarchs get off on.
Yeah, definitely.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And, it just kind of makes me angry.
Yeah.
And I had to bite my tongue there a little bit, but it's kind of one of those things where you think there's enough people of goodwill that could make a difference. They could take these frickin' disgusting creeps and put them away.
Right.
Put them away. Actors, billionaire businessmen, I don't give a shit who they, clergymen, I don't care who they are. They should be buried under the prison.
Right.
They should go away forever. And the fact that if that guy knows that guy does some things and that couple does things to them and they traffic and because there's this spider web, they're all protecting each other in this. But at the same time, blackmailing.
Right.
Like,
right.
Hey, I can't go down because if I go down, then this entire web's going to go down.
Right.
And so that's why this entire disgusting web exists in the first place. So that one of them gets in trouble, everybody's like, well, we got to help that dude out.
Right. Right. And it blows my mind, too, looking at this from the standpoint of legality and enforcement of laws. Because you would imagine, you would hope that those who go into the line of work of law enforcement, FBI, CIA, National Guard, whatever, you would hope that they have, serving and protecting on their highest priority list. You would hope that their goal is to prevent bad things from happening. And yet, the director of the FBI and the Attorney General, those who have the power to make a difference in these major cases, taking down these, like you said, rings of disgusting, disturbing human beings, got their jobs from people within the ring.
Yes. Yep.
So if anyone out there really had expectations, we're going to get the Epstein list, no, you're not. Nope. And if you are, you're getting a redacted version of it.
So fully redacted.
None of it's coming down. You empowered one of the individuals that's within the ring.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine, like, the redacted forms that people are going to get in documents and whatever?
Or even fully doctored.
Right. They're going to get them, and people are going to be like, oh, my God, look, this document says the candy corn. No. That's all you're going to get.
Right.
You're not going to get shit.
Right. Or you'll get something fully falsified, and then you'll see names like Gavin Newsom and Alec Baldwin and people that likely aren't involved.
Correct.
But they're personal targets. It's going to be a hit piece.
Yep.
It's going to be a hit piece. And it's just disturbing. And it's infuriating, like you said earlier, because what can you do? You just have to hope. You have to hope there's some type of internal affairs process. You have to hope that there's some agent out there or someone in a position of power that has functioning brain cells and can see how dangerous this is.
Yes.
And can collect evidence, I don't know, put it in boxes in your bathroom. I don't fucking care. Just get the real shit out there so these people go down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it makes you wonder when the big orange asshole took all those boxes to Mar-a-Lago, that there was top secret stuff and all this other stuff, which is absolutely insane anyway. But I would imagine there was a lot of those other boxes that may have had something to do
Right.
with that situation
Right.
as well. Because why not? I mean, to me, that's like, oh, he's covering his ass.
Yeah.
Anything that could hook him into something, he grabbed that shit. Let's get it out of here.
Right. Yeah. If anyone out there wants a good anger session of someone who can also present these type of topics well, there's a YouTuber by the name of Jay Aubrey who he's a video essayist, so he covers a lot of different topics. He had this, I think, 2 or 3 part saga covering Jeffrey Epstein.
Wow.
And it's 6 hours of content, something like that. It is an absolute deep dive, covering like, when law enforcement agents went to the island and, they found X amount of files and VHS tapes and all of a sudden they went missing.
Yep.
That's like, oh, cool.
Right.
How very interesting and strange that would happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth your time if you're really dedicated to learning the ins and outs of the Jeffrey Epstein saga.
Oh, for sure. No doubt. And I threw a few examples out there. There's so many more. Like, I could have just talked about the Catholic Church.
Right.
And how they protect pedophile priests. That was a massive ring.
Right. It still is.
Still is.
It still is.
Still is a massive ring. So, yeah, I don't know. And that's, like I said, this is slightly political today, but not necessarily. It's more the creepy, pedophilic billionaires, multimillionaires, actors and actresses, politicians that are involved in all this shit.
Right.
And it's disgusting.
Yeah. It is disgusting.
Yeah. So, well, I would like to round all these people up into a stadium and have my way, but that's not going to happen today.
Right.
Sadly.
Yeah. We keep our hopes high.
Really, I mean, hey, if you guys want to round all these people up for me, I say we'll go to Soldier Field in Chicago, and we'll round them all up, and then what we're going to do is we're going to coat them in oil. So when they try to escape the field, it's going to be very difficult for them to
right.
do that. They're not going to be
slipping around. Yeah.
Slipping around. And then I could just sit up in the big columns. Everybody's seen what Soldier Field looks like, those big, awesome columns. I'm just going to sit up in the columns with a sniper.
Yeah. Pa, pa.
And if your greasy ass can get the hell out of that stadium, you live to fight another day.
Right.
If not,
you're so coated in grease, we're going to find it anyway.
We're going to find you anyway. And we will find you.
Yeah, we'll surround...
And we will kill you.
We'll surround Soldier Field with hungry wolves. So if you do make it out, you have another obstacle.
Yes.
Which
I think is fair.
I think it's only fair.
Yeah, most definitely.
So
there's got to be a solution. I think that's one.
That is one of them. Really, if 1% of Americans, it's, 3.3 million of us? If 1% of Americans got together and said, okay, let's go hunt down some billionaires and Hollywood elites and music executives.
I think it could be done.
It not only can be done, it could be done fairly easily with a little bit of organization.
Correct.
If the Teamsters can do it, we can do it.
Excellent point.
It's just a thought.
It's just a thought.
And
we're just putting that out there in the ether.
These are all hypotheticals that we're suggesting people do in Minecraft, of course.
In Minecraft.
Just in Minecraft. Maybe you could stray a little bit, do it in The Sims.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Just kind of do it there and use your imagination.
Of course. Because these are, in fact, all hypothetical ideas.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. And you're not hearing them from us.
No, God.
You're not. You're not hearing them from us. We heard them from someone else who heard them from someone else.
Right, it's like fourth party information.
It really is at this point.
Yeah, all we're going to say is if we're playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'd love to be Luigi.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer right there,
I'd love to be
dude.
Luigi.
Oh, no doubt. Let's go. I want to be that from the TikToks. I want to be that crazy clown with that big hammer. and like he scares the shit out of people. People getting out of an elevator, and then he's like, "Rawr," and then people like all freak out and run away. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yep. Just wait for one of those freaks to
Ha!
get out of the elevator. Oh, hi, Diddy.
Hello, Sean.
And see, being that everybody is going to be on Soldier Field, it's going to be orgy-esque, and everybody's going to be greased up, so you know Diddy's going to be there.
Exactly.
Diddy's going to be like, oh, shit.
He'll
party.
be the one bringing the baby oil.
He will bring the baby oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then he'll be like, yeah, I got the baby oil for the thing going on, and then he ends up on the field like, oh, no.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then he'll just, pop, and then he'll just be like, oh, shit, is Tupac still around?
Right. He's come back for me.
No, but this one's for Tupac, bitch. Oh,
My man.
Well, by all means, if you have thoughts on trafficking, and I'm sure you have the similar thoughts that we do, by all means, reach out on our socials and chit-chat with us. Yeah,
how do you end on a positive note from that?
It's hard to do that. It's hard to do that. So we'll just say this. Down with these assholes. Their time is coming. Okay, that's positive. Well, positivity. Their days are numbered.
Gotta manifest it.
Gotta manifest it. You gotta believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
A little. I believe it. For sure. Somewhat. So I'm just saying, put that out there. Good things are coming. These idiots are going to get what they deserve. And you're going to get what you deserve right after this musical interlude. All right, everybody, we are back. How you doing? It is now time for Carpe DM. You find beautiful, wonderful people. Send us your DMs, and we read them on the air. We do. We don't have to, but we'll do it because we can. And if you ask a question, we will most likely,
perchance, mayhaps,
some slim possibility that we'll answer that.
We could be persuaded.
I think so.
We could be swayed.
No doubt.
Not like the fabric.
I love persuade. Like in this hand is nothing, right? It's just air. But like in my right hand, I don't know. There'd be like a crisp $100 bill. Oh my gosh, how did that get there?
Oh my goodness! Now I'm listening.
Now I'm like, oh look, there's a question. How did I not see this before?
You could be like a medieval peasant trying to, persuade. I like the word persuade. Like one of their lords. Oh my goodness, my lord! I found this sack of golden coins. It would look perfect in your hand. Well, goodness sake! Not only are you correct, you have my attention now.
You have my attention.
You bastard! You got me.
You got me. I will now answer your question. Oh wait, it's after business hours.
Yeah, right.
I'm so sorry.
I will keep this, but you'll have to catch me at 9 a.m. on a Monday.
You have to catch me between 9 a.m. and 9:04.
Interesting how that always works.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to get to the mechanic when I work during the day and they're only open during the day?
Impossible.
How am I going to go see the doctor?
Can't do it. We can't afford the fucking doctor. Are you kidding me?
Well, that also.
Good Lord, I haven't been to a doctor since like 1989.
I think me too, actually.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, I don't think I was born yet. And that was the last time I was at a doctor.
I go to the emergency room when I break and tear shit up. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, that blood pressure is a little bit high.
Okay.
Well, you have yourself a nice day.
Yeah, exactly. Have a merry little Christmas.
Have a merry little Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, you might want to control that. I'll try.
Yeah, exactly.
I will do my best. How about that?
I will will it into existence.
I will.
Just like I'm willing actual health care and health coverage into existence. Hasn't worked, but one day it might.
It just might. But I know it will definitely work. Is these DMs I'm about to read. Here we go. We got one from @Dwayne Arnold.
My man Dwayne.
Hey guys, do a segment on Fortnite and its riding popularity and having any character from anywhere. Hell, you can play Sabrina Carpenter and Juice WRLD.
That's very tempting to do. I would love to be Sabrina Carpenter, just to see what it's like.
I would love. No.
Just to see what it's like.
I'm gonna avoid that comment. altogether.
Abstain.
She's very lovely.
Yes, that's fantastic.
We'll leave that alone.
I would love to be Sabrina Carpenter just so I could, like, Venmo me, the actual me, like $20,000.
Why not?
You know? And what's she going to do?
She's probably got that in her
Sing
handbag.
about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, about the whole Fortnite thing, not my speciality, but I do know it's been one of, like, the top 10 most popular games for the better part of a decade now.
Yep, that's about right.
About a decade. So I get it. I just don't know if I'm the crowd, you know? Especially, like, I get the appeal of free-to-play games because, hey, they're free-to-play. That's fantastic.
Yes.
When, you know, most of the hellscape of capitalism is telling you have to spend money just to exist, free-to-play sounds nice. But then you have all the sweaty gamers, the kids with all the free time, and you're like, okay, I don't game enough to be on these guys' level that spend 10 hours a day playing this. And on top of that, everything's a microtransaction.
Yeah.
You know, free-to-play is oftentimes pay-to-win.
You have to.
They toe the same line, and that's the unfortunate part. So I'm not sure if that's the answer my main man Dwayne here wanted, but it's not saying we're never going to play it.
True.
We could always play it.
It
is, as we said, free to play.
It is free to play, so we may check that out at some point for sure. Yeah, it's really interesting. A lot of this what do they call it? Role play, RP, whatever. You know, these open worlds, open concepts, or whatever the exact phraseology is.
Sure.
You know, like a GTA 5 or what, like just games where you can just pop in and just play.
Right.
You just play and do whatever the hell you want. And it's kind of fun. And so I do enjoy games like that. There was a game, and I want to say this was back in the 90s. I want to say like 93, 94, 95. And it was a PC-based online game. So it was ahead of its time.
Right, before it was cool.
And it was called Second Life.
I've heard of that.
It was called Second Life. So there were, like, any night I'd get stuck at work because I worked in Chicago. I had to come back to Indiana. And if I missed my rush hour trains, I was effed. I'm like, oh, now I'm stuck here for another hour and 15 minutes. So jump on my computer and start playing games or whatever. And so I would get in this Second Life thing. And it's like you got this guy or woman, and you can just create them. You can be an animal. You can be whatever you want. Absolutely anything you want. And they have all of these different worlds, and these worlds have different rooms. I mean, they have everything from, like, bubblegum pop star shit to just, like, very different, like, Japanese Yakuza room, the adult content, like, you name it, it's there.
Right.
It's as real as it can get. Mind you, it's, 16-bit or whatever the hell it was at the time.
Yeah.
But back then, you're like, this is cool as shit. Today, it'd be like, oh, that's what, baby? I mean, that's just kind of how it would be, right?
Yeah.
But it was so cool, and I remember, God, this was, I think, maybe, it might have been over COVID, because Jesus Christ, we were all looking for shit to do.
Right.
And I'm sitting at home sick, and I pull up my MacBook, and I'm like, I wonder if my MacBook remembers Second Life. I don't, because I got my MacBook in 2011. Yes, that's right. I have a 14-year-old MacBook, and it's still kicking your ass. Anyway, I'm like, I wonder if in 2011 I was still playing it. And I was trying to remember. I'm like, I think maybe I was. And so I figured this shit out, and I was able to log on.
That's
like, oh my God, I got in.
crazy.
But here's the thing. Like, I hadn't been in this thing in 10 years or however long it's been. And it's like something happened. Like the world fell apart.
Oh
like,
my God.
Like my guy's naked with a clown nose and a baseball cap, and that's all he's got on. And I'm running around. I'm like, what? And I'm trying to remember how to play. I'm like, holy shit. And I'm running around these worlds, and these homes are all effed up. And I'm like, holy shit, there was Armageddon in Second Life, and I didn't know what happened. And here I am. I'm living. I survived.
That's crazy. So, like, you unplugged from the Matrix for a decade.
I really did. And came back.
And you plugged back in, and it was like, hey, nice nose.
I know. Meanwhile, my guy's probably like, asshole, where you been? There's some shit going on here. So, yeah, I mean, for me, I was a second lifer, and I played a lot. And, God, I'd love to get back into it, or if there's some new iteration of it. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know. Fortnite I'm just not as into as well. But I get the appeal. I 100% get the appeal.
To be fair to Fortnite, too, they do an excellent job putting on events. Like, I think they had, like, Eminem do a concert in Fortnite.
Are you serious?
In the video game. Like a virtual
God.
concert. Like, putting on the events, the different seasons, how things change in between them, the various different game modes, how they kind of come and go with popularity changes. It is fantastic. I totally get the appeal.
Yes.
I totally get it. It's just not... It's not my forte.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I can appreciate it from afar. I'm like, wow, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
If I played it, I don't think I would have very
Right.
much fun.
Oh, yeah.
I would try and be good. That's
correct.
That's, you know what? Introspectively, that's a problem with me. I would try and be good. I would find out I'm not, and I would get upset. And I would be
for
like,
sure.
I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah. Oh, it's totally that way. It's like that in GTA 5. It's like when you're doing free play and you're in the game, you can just kind of screw around, screw with the cops a little bit, mess with the gang, you know, just have some fun. And they got all the little question marks and things,
Right.
so you can go mess with that stuff if you want. So, like, that's great, but, like, if you decide to go in the online version,
Oh, God.
you're just like, oh, yeah, I'm just here to screw off, and all of a sudden it's like, and you're, like, dead. And you're like,
Yeah.
what just happened?
Right.
And it's just like, that gets infuriating, because you got a lot of modders and bullshit that do that. And with the modders, they, you know, if you're not modded up, and that guy sits there and, like, when he shoots his gun, like, gas tankers come out of his gun, you just forget it.
Right.
Just forget it. It's just not worth it. But thank you for that, Dwayne. I greatly appreciate it. At Mayor Goldie Wilson, you wait and see, Mr. Carruthers. I will be mayor. I will be the most powerful man in Hill Valley, and I'm going to clean up this town.
You know what? Did he do it, though?
I think he did it.
He did it.
He did
My
it.
man.
My man, Mayor Goldie Wilson. What are they on now? Like Mayor Goldie Wilson the Fourth?
I lost track after Back to the Future changed the timeline.
Yeah.
And then they did it a second time. And then there was the third movie with the horses.
Right.
I didn't know what was going on. And I don't even know if Goldie Wilson was in that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember.
That's very interesting and a good question.
Perhaps
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, exactly. The New York Times would love an answer.
Exactly.
If you have information, submit a tip to the FBI.
I'm actually going to change my name to Goldie Wilson.
The fifth.
The Fifth. At White Sox...
Jerry?
At White Sox Jerry, we hear from
Oh,
him.
man.
He's alive. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Only one team worse than us. Just one. The Rockies. Do they still play? Does the sun still rise?
Oh, man. You know what that's giving? That's giving Sound of Silence.
I know, isn't
you know? You could almost hear it in the same tune of Sound of Silence. And,
Jer.
Yeah, Jerry is... He's not doing so hot. You could say he's feeling a little disturbed. Okay. Pretty cool.
Oh, I
That's
like that.
That's pretty good. Thanks.
Because yeah.
I don't remember.
Anyway, it
remember.
hurts now. Yeah, Jerry, I don't know what to tell you other than I think we recommended this before. Just get a hobby.
Touch grass.
Touch some grass.
You know, usually I save...
Get the good rolling paper. Oh, no, never mind.
The rolling paper?
Different grass.
Well, he's from Illinois. That's okay over
So it's
there.
okay for him.
Yeah, it's okay for Jerry.
We're in Indiana.
Fact, it might
Indiana Stan.
It might be good for Jerry.
It might be.
And stay away from Indiana Stan for sure. We just talked about that too.
Yeah, that's... I actually have a friend that is escaping Indiana Stan, and he's going
God
to
bless
Chicago,
their souls.
so good for him.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
By the way, rent in Chicago is equal to the rent in Valparaiso. How bullshit is that?
It's so weird how that works.
Uh-huh.
It's so weird. One of these days we'll do a deep dive as to why. And I have a really strange feeling I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get as to why.
Yeah, I do too.
Interessante.
Yeah, we'll hit that up.
Regardless, Jerry, you're not the Rockies. Be happy with that.
Be happy with that, indeed.
You're doing better than last year. It's all uphill from here.
Indeed.
I feel like I've said that a lot in the last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah,
it's
for sure.
It's all uphill from here.
It's all uphill from here. There is an 18% chance you'll succeed.
My man. You're saying it's not zero.
Finally, at Stoner Stanley.
My man.
420. Momo and Alan are the ones.
Yes, sir.
Hold a finger in the sky. It is fun times to do that. Funny guys. Gotta go. I think I see a bear, or is it a big dog?
Oh my God, Stan, brother. He always seems like he's in imminent danger.
He really does.
Week over week, and he ends up fine every time. So I'm starting to think they're lacing. They could be lacing.
It's very possible.
Stanley's green with a little something psychedelic. But I'm alleging that. I don't know that for sure. That's
Correct.
a hypothesis.
Yes, indeed.
Also, like the one finger in the sky, I don't know if he's like he could be a fan of the Chief. What's his name?
Oh, the OTC.
Roman Stanley.
Roman Stanley.
Stoner Roman.
Stoner Roman, yep.
So,
Hi, Chief Roman.
Is he a WWE fan?
He might be. He could be.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
We get more questions than answers.
With Stoner?
With
always.
With Stan, yeah, for sure.
Stanley, always. Well, that was my last one, so I'm very interested to hear what you have there, Aiden.
Yes, I've got one from a returning customer, if you will. Evil Genie.
Oh, okay.
Once again. Got a DM. I've come around, and I think I want to offer something purely good. Well, it's about time, honestly.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a global citizenship card, meaning you don't need any visas and you're a welcome citizen to any country, a golden food card, meaning you can eat for free at any restaurant across the world, or an all-access entertainment card?
Oh, what?
Any movie or concert is free.
That's not nice.
You know what? That's how Evil Genie gets you. Even if it's something good, you still have a tough decision.
That is a tough decision.
My immediate thought, as much as free food anywhere, and free food at any restaurant would be wonderful and would also save me a lot of money. And all access entertainment is fantastic as well. I don't really go out as much. Perhaps the money, the dinero issue could be a part of that too.
Yeah, sure.
But having a global citizenship card would immediately help out. Because then all those if things get worse than they already are in this dog shit country,
right?
It's quite the process to actually get citizenship elsewhere.
That's very true.
Having that would be really nice, and I think all the money saving opportunities from the food card or entertainment card, I gotta go global citizenship.
Okay,
I have to do it for my peace of mind.
Here's what I think. I was leaning towards that, but I still have to get there.
This is true.
So I have a global citizenship, be like, I could just waltz right into Ireland, and it's like, well, it's not free to get there.
That's true.
And it's not free once you're there. So you still got to have some cash. So it's like, oh boy. So at least with the food, like something I do 3 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Or lunch, dinner, and a snack, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I usually have some 3 meals a day. And to be able to take that, which would cost me $10 to $15 a day, and have that for free, it's $15 a day. You got what? 7 days, 15, 7, 4, and 3. Oh, my brain hurts.
We're doing live math?
We were.
Are we trying to figure out 15 by 365?
Yes, ow. I mean,
let's just say over $5,000.
Let's just say, hey man, I swing at it and the carrot too.
My man.
Stoner Stanley knows what it's like. He's not afraid of math.
He's not afraid of math. He's not afraid of anything except for the bears
or the big dog.
Or big dog. I was close, by the way. It's 5,475.
There you go. So I know for sure I'm going to save that. That's immediate savings on that.
Money in your pocket.
If you're talking about entertainment, I go to what, a movie a week? So that's like
Would you go to more movies and concerts if you had the card? Of course you would.
I would.
Yeah, of course you would.
I would go to every freaking concert.
Right. Tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
I love where your brain's at. I just have to stick with the citizenship card.
To go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. I will, damn. I'm going to stick with the food, although
Food
the
card.
entertainment one is tempting.
Yeah, it is. Evil genie, you dirty bastard.
You dirty dog.
Our man, Crippy Grew.
Crip.
What are some of your favorite animated movies? That's a good question.
Woo.
Immediately, I love Shrek 1 and 2.
Okay.
I think 3 and 4 were questionable. Didn't appeal to me. But Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 are fantastic. I love Up. Up is a fantastic movie. Gosh, what else is
the
there?
beginning of Up is sad as F, man. Jesus,
Yeah.
God. Makes me want to jump off a bridge.
Right. The soundtrack, though. The soundtrack of a lot of Pixar, DreamWorks
Yeah.
movies are fantastic. Monsters, Inc. is fantastic. There's a lot of good ones. What was the one with Will Smith? Shark fins? Shark tails?
Shark Tale, I
Shark
think.
Tale.
Yeah.
That one was not very good, but I did laugh at it as a child.
Yeah.
It was not a good movie, but I was like, hey, that's funny. Funny shark said funny thing. So that doesn't make the list, but I wanted to talk about it at least.
Oh, for sure. I'd say Aladdin with Robin Williams.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That one's up there for sure. I would probably say the South Park movie.
The Christmas one?
No, they actually have a movie.
Oh, regular.
South Park.
Okay.
South Park, bigger, stronger, uncut, or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Beavis and Butthead have a movie too.
They do. Beavis and Butthead Do America. That would be on there. That's a good one. I don't know. A lot of people swear by those Spider-Man ones.
Yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I really, really liked.
Did you?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Didn't appeal?
I watched 10 minutes of it and fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Tried again, fell asleep. I was like, okay, maybe that's telling me something.
Yeah.
I'm not a big animated movie guy.
That's fair.
Although I like The Simpsons and I do like South Park. And
Simpsons movie's pretty good.
You know, I do like all this. The Simpsons movie's great.
Yeepaw! Yeah, there you go.
I love it.
Throwing the bomb out of the dome.
Yep. Oh,
the
yeah.
motorcycle.
So I'd probably do that. The only other thing I can think of would be there was this movie, I don't know if it was late 70s or early 80s. It was called Heavy Metal. And it's this awesome animated film. Very much like graphic novel artwork / anime / it's just cool as hell.
Yeah.
And it has all this amazing 80s hard rock and metal.
That's cool.
Like Sammy Hagar, and there's so many other great performers. And so I dig that. So that'd probably be my number one, I think.
That's pretty righteous. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
You should find it.
That's cool.
It's, like I said, it's really interesting. The animation's really cool. Very much like just this dystopian barbarian Thor kind of like post-apocalyptic world, and there's all these people and just like they blend in this hard rock and metal with this story. It's very cool.
Damn.
Yep.
That's righteous.
It's cool. Yeah, you should find it somewhere.
Yes, we will have to. And all you lovely listeners out there, there's some homework for you too.
Yeah, maybe I'll preview it someday.
It's a good idea. You know, before I move on, I will give notes. And I don't like musicals. I don't like musicals.
Singing in the rain.
Right.
That's all I can do.
Yeah, it's all, can't get content
Don't
ID.
want Gene Kelly coming back from the dead.
Exactly, it'd be terrifying. I don't like musicals. I think if you can get a point across in words, that's totally fine. You can run with that. Musicals aren't my thing, especially Disney-esque movies.
Oh, God.
But
High School Musical, my ass.
I watched Moana and I watched Encanto. I really like them both.
Do you really?
I really like them both, and like all the singing and everything. It's like jazzy. It's interesting to listen to.
Isn't The Rock in the Hawaiian one?
He was in Moana.
He's in Moana.
He played
Hibbity bibbity boobity bobbity. I'm in a juggledy coconut. Like whatever the hell he's doing.
He sang the "You're Welcome" song.
You're welcome.
For the wonderful world you know.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry.
That's all we can do.
I'll bleep it out. Don't want Dwayne.
Fix that in post.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
just make it like way off key. Unless I was already off key, in which case I won't change it.
There you go. Well done.
Final question I got here from Craig. What are some of your most used / visited apps or websites? First thought immediately is Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit's up there.
I use Reddit for news. I use Reddit for memes and having a laugh. I use Reddit for research for the show. I used it for AK209 when we were doing that podcast.
Yeah.
So I use Reddit a lot. I know I'm going to sound like a bit of a nerd, like a bit of a chode. Chess.com.
Oh, no.
I love chess. I love playing chess.
Oh, no.
I'm not very great at chess, but I love it regardless.
Such a boomer.
I know. Bit of a boomer thing to say, but at least I'm not, hopefully not as entitled as the generalization.
That's fair.
But yeah, chess.com is a big one. Oh, what else you know what I use a lot? New York Times Games.
Oh.
The phone app. It's got like Wordle and it's got connections. I think we played a couple of those games before.
Yep.
That was pretty fun, so I use those a lot. I think the only social media website I use is Reddit.
Is it?
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I logged onto Facebook to actually use Facebook.
Oh.
Or Instagram. It just doesn't appeal to me. It's like, it's fake-ass algorithms. Every post is a sponsored post or a suggested post. Like, nah.
I just want a feed of what my friends are putting out there. Why can't I have that?
Bring back the chronological friends feed.
Right. If you want to throw an ad like every 10 or 15, have at it. But when it makes up 50% or more of your feed, that sucks.
Right, and you know what I've seen too? Facebook and Instagram start doing recently? When you're scrolling, it will stop you from scrolling.
Yes.
To play a timed ad. And you cannot scroll further.
You can't?
I haven't gotten that because, of course, I don't really use those. That alone would make me close the app.
Yep.
And the entire draw of Facebook and Instagram is they want you to keep using the app, keep scrolling, keep getting served ads, keep making money for us.
Oh, yeah.
You do that to me one time, I close the app. Congrats, you lost.
Yes, correct.
It's like, how fucking dumb and out of touch can you fucking be?
So
it's
dumb.
infuriating. I hate ads. I didn't mean for this to turn into a tangent. I hate ads with a passion. Anytime they show up on the television, I mute the television and I look away. You get none of my attention.
No.
None.
But I just want to say that we appreciate all of our supporters here on the Mark Mo Show. Granger and Indiana Farm Bureau.
We're not sponsored by them, but they do tend to advertise on our stuff.
They do tend to advertise on our stuff, so thank you, I think.
Just disregard what I said. It was a bit. I was making a funny joke. Ha ha, guys, ha ha ha, laughing, right? It was
my
just
God.
a funny bit. It was a little jape. I was joshing.
Freaking advertisers, man.
I was joshing.
Just joshing. Just a little bit of humor here on the Mark Mo Show.
Exactly. It's what you've come to get used to.
Oh, yes. For in some ways. All right. Man, we are off the fucking rails.
Oopsie McDaisy.
Oopsie McDaisy. Here we go. It is now time for the other foods. Other foods, you say? Yes, I say.
It will be said.
It will be said. It is the other foods. So Aiden finds all these crazy foods from all over the world. Things that normally you're not going to find on your Sunday afternoon family dinner, for sure.
Unlikely.
So Aiden, what have you found for us this week?
Today, I wanted to do something you would find.
Okay.
Perhaps at your Sunday family dinner.
Oh, fantastic.
But with a twist.
Ooh, okay.
Pizza sounds awesome.
Pizza's great.
We love pizza.
Love pizza.
Now, how about some examples of some of the worst pizza toppings that culturally people just do for some reason? We'll start with Sweden. A popular pizza topping in Sweden is a banana chicken pineapple curry pizza.
That's a lot going on.
The thought of mixing banana and chicken alone is disgusting.
Yep.
Like there's there are endless debates on, pineapple and ham on pizza. But you could argue pineapple and ham makes sense, right?
Yep.
Because typically ham goes well with cranberry sauce, like the savory saltiness of ham mixes well with sweet fruits. Chicken and banana sounds like a recipe of like vomit.
That's gross.
The texture in my mouth alone, the thought of it is like gag-worthy.
It is totally, it's
and
disgusting.
Apparently the Swedes put it on pizza.
Ugh.
In Japan, they put squid ink on pizzas.
What do they put?
Squid ink.
Ugh.
Pickled mackerel.
Mm-mm.
Teriyaki chicken is another one. That actually sounds pretty great. But the whole squid ink and pickled mackerel one I'll have to pass on. Australia, the Aussies on their pizzas.
Yeah.
Sometimes contain kangaroo.
Oh, no.
I can only imagine how gamey and chewy kangaroo meat
Yuck.
is. They'll add crocodile or emu because apparently they lost the war against the emus and now cook them on pizzas.
That's right.
And they'll put salmon on their pizzas, which I guess is right up there with sardines as things I'm not going to have.
Nope.
Germany, they put canned tuna on their pizza.
Oh, no.
And it's often... They'll combine it, too, because they get a little crazy with it over there. Germans getting a little crazy with it. They'll combine canned tuna with onions and olives and then put that on pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have at it, I'll pass. Brazilians put peas on pizza, which I don't get.
Yeah, no.
Because peas alone are kind of mushy little...
They're gross.
...things. And they've got like the thin skin, but in the inside it's just mush.
It's gross.
What does that add to a pizza?
Nothing.
Vegetable content, I guess. And then in the US of A, there are some very curious things you can find. In Missouri, you can find pizzas featuring cicadas as a topping.
Oh, that's gross.
Fowl, even. New Haven speciality would be white clam pizza. You can find pizza with mashed potatoes on top. That sounds like something.
I'm intrigued. I'm listening.
Now that sounds like something. You've got sweet and savory mixes in the US of A.
Okay.
Including the apple and goat cheese pizza. Not sure if I really fuck with that.
Nah.
You've got the pistachios and honey pizza, which I'll also pass on.
Yeah.
I don't find pistachios or honey to mix well with mozzarella and tomato sauce.
Yeah, I don't
in my mind. This one actually sounded good, though, but I thought I'd bring it up. The Thanksgiving leftovers pizza.
Ooh.
Now you get the mashed potatoes, like we talked about earlier.
Stuffing.
Now you get the stuffing
Turkey.
and the turkey.
Yeah.
Now that's an idea.
That's
an idea. And then you've got other like dessert pizzas, like a raspberry mascarpone pizza, which I would disagree is a pizza. I would argue a pizza is crust and sauce and cheese at its base. If you switch out the sauce and the cheese for mascarpone and raspberries, that's not a pizza anymore. That's a pastry.
That is a pastry.
It's a pastry. So I disagree with that, but I just wanted to bring up some of the worst sounding pizza toppings of all time to really let the people out there know it's not just all bull penis.
No.
Sometimes the pizza you have at home could be disgraced.
That's right.
By humans just trying something out.
That's all you got to do, man. Just like sometimes it's bull penis, sometimes it's olives and tuna and all this other stuff.
Squid ink. Because
Sometimes,
why wouldn't we?
sometimes it rains.
My man.
And that brings us to the Fry Guy review. Fry Guy review. God damn it. Okay.
It's been a long day.
It has been a long week, but not like a bad week. It's just long. It was busy.
I hear you.
But anyway, this week I took on Culver's.
Ooh. The Bastion of Culver's.
The Bastion of Culver's. I knew a kid named Bastion Culver. Anyway.
Really?
No.
Oh.
But I'm not a huge fan of the crinkle cut French fry. Not a super big fan.
Yeah, we talked about that with White Castle.
Yeah. And so I have to be careful because, like, some people that review pizzas, they might say, hey, I'm not as big a fan of deep dish, or I'm not a big a fan of New York, or whatever. So when you get it, even if it's pretty good, I think you grade it a little bit different scale than you would like something else. And I feel that way about fries too. And so, man, I'm trying.
It's almost one of the arguments, like, do you have to grade fries on a weighted scale?
Yeah.
Does the weighted scale have to account for bias?
Yeah, man. And here's the thing. I do like Culver's. I think
Culver's is great.
Every time I get a meal from there, it's fresh, it's delicious. Their custard stuff is just freaking out of this world. So don't get me wrong. I am a Culver's fan. I like Culver's. Their cheese curds are great. But the fries, it's like they're not bad. They are better than White Castle. I will state that as a fact.
Sure.
Mine happened to be very hot. They weren't incredibly crispy, but they were hot. I know what I gave White Castle.
Mid-5. Yeah.
Mid-5. I would probably give these a 7.2.
Sure.
I think is a fair score. Because as I said, just not a fan of the style.
Right.
Nothing to do with that restaurant per se. It's a great restaurant. But I say 7.2 for Culver's and the Fry review.
That's solid. I like that.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a break because obviously we need one. And I mean, because our awesomeness is just reeking. Or maybe we just reek. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet. But we're going to come back and we're going to hit up You Just Made the List. All right, we're back, everybody, and it is now time for our feature segment, You Just Made the List. We do a top 10 list, 10 through 2, our big number 1 reveal. And the topics, they can be absolutely anything. And hang on, let me look through the rules. Flip. Those are the pages. Flip. Yeah, it looks like one rule, that there are no rules.
That's fantastic news.
I knew you'd like that. I had a funny feeling. This week, we are going to do more music. We did Tay Tay last week in our top 10. And this week, we're doing 21 Pilots. They have a brand new song and a brand new album. I'm sure they're going to be touring soon. 21 Pilots, top 10 list. Aiden, what do you got?
All right. I'll run my 10 through 2. Save my big number 1 reveal. Number 10, House of Gold.
Ooh.
Great song, great track. Almost reminds me of the old days of, like, MCR. You know, that's that kind of attitude, but also like less MCR heaviness.
Okay.
Number 9, The Hype. Good track. Number 8, The Judge. Another good track.
That is.
Number 7, Ride.
Ride's great.
Jumpy one. Classic one. Number 6, Shy Away. That's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
Number 5, Heathens.
Heathens is good.
Heathens is great. And the craziest thing is, off that album, the Suicide Squad soundtrack.
Yeah.
The music was so excellent. And the movie was not good.
And the movie's not good.
It's like, how do you build up that much hype dropping an album this great with all these various artists, banger after banger, and then your movie is so mid?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Number 4, Level of Concern.
Ooh.
Excellent track. Number 3, Stressed Out. I know for a hot minute there it was kind of overplayed, but
it's all right.
Overplayed just means people were really excited to listen to it. And then radio got a hold of it and was like, oh, we're going to put this on every 10 minutes.
That's right.
Number 2, Morph.
Morph is a good song.
It is a great track.
I got a couple of honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, Trees and Car Radio.
It's a good one.
My honorable mentions, number 10, Lane Boy.
Great track.
Number 9, Chlorine.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Number 8, Morph.
Good one.
Number 7, The Hype.
Good one.
It's
a little bit of crossover.
A lot of bangers. Number 6, Overcompensate. Number 5, The Contract.
I almost had that one on my list.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's a good one. Number 4, The Line, which they did for Arcane, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Number 3, Ride, and number 2, Heathens.
Nice. A little bit of crossover there.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Believe it or not, my number 1 was your number 10, Lane Boy.
Oh, no way.
Only.
I love it.
Excellent track.
It's so good.
Excellent track. Just the beat is fantastic. The lyrics, excellent. Really good.
Yeah, it is good. My number one, obviously, is Stressed Out. I've been listening to that one a lot lately, actually.
Yeah.
Been putting that on my radio show like every other week.
It's a good track.
And it's my show, so
Yeah.
it's, it is what it is. But yeah, it's really good. But yeah, like if you're a 21 Pilots fan and we missed any bangers, let us know what those are, and we're happy to tell you wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we definitely appreciate.
We welcome your opinions so we can shit on them.
God, these guys are so nice. No, but
They seem so personable.
They seem so personable. Wow, I wish he was my neighbor. Anyway, yeah, that was 21 Pilots, and we're now going to move to another segment called Review Preview. It's also a magazine article that I write for the Entertainer magazine, and Review Preview is just what it sounds like. I review a movie and I preview one coming up. This time I reviewed a movie, but not. So hear me out.
Okay.
I reviewed Riff Tracks, who are the Mystery Science Theater guys. They just did Time Cop.
Funny guys.
Great stuff.
Those kids are great.
And if you've ever seen Time Cop, it's this cult classic. Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's as bad as you think it is. And when you turn the Mystery Science Theater guys loose, it's just funny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute funny stuff. So, I'm not going to say Time Cop is highly praised. It's not. But this Riff Tracks was, for sure.
Yeah.
It's funny, entertaining, and they hit those films' plot holes big time, and all the cheesy elements and stuff that they exploit. It's good. The critics and audiences alike have found the riffs to be clever, looking at a lot of comments and stuff. Witty, well-educated, enhancing the viewing experience. I would fully agree with that. And then for those of you who've never heard, you're missing out on a barrage of really bad and witty jokes. Riff Tracks is from the creators of the 90s cult classic TV show Mystery Science Theater 3000. I would highly recommend checking out those. Now, there's a lot of references because they use a lot of pop culture references. So there's a lot of references you're not going to understand. Because when the show was new and was at the height of its popularity, I want to say it was late, it was 88 or 89 when it started as a public access show in Minnesota.
Oh.
And then it became something in the early 90s, early to mid 90s. And so there's a lot of pop culture things because like they would do these movies from the 60s and 70s and use like Jimmy Carter jokes and Gerald Ford jokes and all these other things.
Right.
So a millennial or a Gen Zer today is going to be like, well, I didn't get that one.
Yeah.
It's like, well, history. So anyway, that you wouldn't get all that, but like when they Riff Tracks, they do these movies, their stuff is more topical. It's more today. So I think like everybody could get a good laugh out of it.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's excellent.
So I gave it a very solid set. Not the funniest riff they've ever done. There have definitely been funnier. Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny is the funniest shit I've ever said. I mean,
hilarious.
Put it up there with Airplane and Happy Gilmore and every other funny ass movie, Wedding Crashers. Put all that shit, and I will put Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny right up against it.
Oh yeah.
I hurt when I left that theater. My stomach was killing me. I was laughing so much. And the funny thing is, like, you're laughing throughout. The jokes are just primo.
Oh, yeah.
And then they do a song at the end. And they craft these songs themselves. And I'm almost about to start busting out laughing now because it's so goddamn funny. I highly, I'm sure you can find it. Go to the Riff Tracks website, see if you can find Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny, but make sure you get the riff from the live riff, the thing that they do in, God, what theater is it? I want to say it's in Tennessee somewhere, Memphis or Nashville or something, where they do it at that one theater. See if you can find that, because that was comedy gold.
Yeah.
The epitome of what these guys do. And then they redid Manos Hands of Fate. That was an original one they did for the TV show a long time ago, but they redid it for the theater just a few years ago, and to make kind of the jokes a little more current. Oh my god. And not only is it maybe the worst film ever made, but these guys just slice and dice it like a couple of surgeons, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's so good. So, yeah, so 7-9, not the best riff, but it was definitely quality. It was definitely good. So check it out. And then my preview, something I know Aiden will be excited about, Jaws 50th anniversary.
Dang.
It's coming to the theater. So, like, I need to even tell you about what Jaws is about. But for, if you want to get out from under your rock now, you can. When the seaside community of Amity finds itself under attack by a dangerous great white shark, the town's chief of police, played by Roy Scheider, a young marine biologist, played by Richard Dreyfuss, and a grizzled shark hunter, Robert Shaw, embark on a desperate quest to destroy the beast before it strikes again, featuring an unforgettable score that evokes pure terror. Jaws remains one of the most influential and gripping adventures in motion picture history. Catch it August 29th to August 31st.
Exciting.
It is exciting. I dig it. It is one of my... I haven't done like a top 20. That could be something fun to do sometime. Top 20 all-time films. That could be it. And I'd have to expand to 2010 is just not fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely not fair. Jaws is probably in my top 5, to be fair. All time.
Yeah.
It's just such a great film. And when they have that dialogue, when they're sitting in that boat out in the ocean in the dark, and they're saying, "Show me the way to go home. Dun, 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 I'm tired and I want to go."
Right.
I can't do anymore, by the way. So, and they're singing the song. Like, that's kind of cool. It's like them bonding when it's three guys that really have nothing in common. And these guys are bonding over, like, trying to save the community from this machine.
Right.
And then my favorite scene, they're, like, comparing all her wounds. So the biologist is like, oh, this is from a thresher shark. This is from this, 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 this. And then they're, like, doing all this different stuff. And it's kind of interesting. And then they look at Shaw's arm. And mind you, this movie takes place in the late 70s. So he looks at his arm. He's like, oh, is that tattoo? And Richard Dreyfuss is like, what did it say? Mother? He like makes a mom joke, right? So he's like, no, that was the USS Indianapolis. And like, they just went from like this goofy comic moment to a holy shit moment in 2.2 seconds, which in cinema is just
right
unheard of, the fact that they were able to do that. And then he tells the story. And Robert Shaw telling that story is awesome. It's amazing. Just him telling that story. You feel like whether you were in that theater or on a boat, you could hear a pin drop.
Right.
I mean, that is so captivating. And that's just one scene, but I think for me, it's a scene that just stands out.
Yeah.
Absolutely stands out.
That's excellent.
Acting at its best.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I kind of had a moment similar to that watching Pearl. If you ever saw Pearl, the horror movie, like psychological horror movie.
No, I know the whale that is Mr. Crab's mistress.
No.
That's not his daughter.
No.
That's that. He's a pimp.
I've heard the conspiracy theories.
He's a pimp.
Yeah.
And
he's got all the money,
Pearl
right?
fills his trap.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how that goes down. This is a different Pearl?
It's a different Pearl.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
It's a psychological horror movie called Pearl. It's fascinating because it's not like jump scare horror, right? It's not like watching Sinister or Paranormal Activity, which are fantastic in their own right. It's just this slow burn, this building suspense the entire movie, with, of course, Pearl being this main character who seems a little quirky and strange. And then the more you... Not that I want to give spoilers, but maybe partial spoilers here.
Okay.
Coming up. The more you watch it, the more you realize, oh, no, she's a little nutso.
Yeah.
And then you continue watching, and it's like, oh, no, she's more than that. And one of the ending scenes is so captivating. Like usually, like there's like hidden rules in Hollywood, and essentially like you want to make sure you change camera angles like every whatever it is 7 seconds to make sure like it feels dynamic. It feels like something new is happening, even if it's just a monologue or a dialogue. But it's a still camera, and she's monologuing like across the table to this innocent person who came over to her house in good faith, and she's just monologue. It's gotta run for like 5 minutes.
Are you kidding?
Straight.
Wow.
Still camera.
Whoa.
Just perfectly executed, no cuts, nothing. And just like the acting alone is captivating. Like I literally watched that. And then like the scene cut, the, final suspense shit, crazy things happen after that kind of leads up to it. That's like the people are holding their breath because it's been suspense all the way up to this point, and now it's like, oh, I think it's like shit's about to get wacky.
Yeah.
Insane. Like that same type of like you could hear a pin drop like you were talking about.
Yeah.
Where it's like someone acting so perfectly, telling a story on a boat or monologuing while this other person is slowly finding out, oh my god, you might be a killer. It's insane. Like that scene alone, I paused it before the credits started to roll. I was like, that is cinema. That's so fucking cool. I was like flabbergasted. I almost like I lost immersion because of how good it was. Like, I literally, like, it was so immersive and suspenseful, and I lost immersion because I paused the movie, and I'm like, holy fuck, that was really cool.
Damn, that's cool, man.
So, of course, that's not my while you were sleeping, but I just wanted to tell that story in, like,
I appreciate
in kind with the Jaws being equally as, like, wow, like, captivating storytelling.
No doubt. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's I'm actually making a note so I can watch it.
You'll know the scene when it happens.
Yeah, Pearl. Okay, Pearl. Well, check out Pearl, check out Jaws, and Aiden has his segment now called While You Were Sleeping. So it could be anything in pop culture, song, it could be a TV show, it could be a movie, it could be something, YouTuber, it could be some sort of game, it could be anything. And then Aiden goes, hi, hello, McFly. We've been sleeping on it. And we go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What did we miss? I'm sorry, Aiden.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. I know, right?
I know, right? Oh, you had to be there, folks.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to be there.
Should have been there.
Should have been there. What did we miss, Aiden?
This week, while you were sleeping, I came to the realization of something.
Okay.
We've talked about this video game a dozen times.
Oh.
We've played this video game several times. And it dawned on me, not everyone knows what it is. GeoGuessr.
Yes!
We've talked about it 1,000 times, and it dawned on me we never explained once what it was.
What it was. So people are probably like, so they're guessing Geodes? Like what?
You have to suss out a rock? What
are they doing?
What's the appeal? No, the appeal is...
What are they doing? Yeah. I never know what they're doing.
What they're doing.
Ma, meatloaf, fuck!
So, GeoGuessr, this is the article, and then I'll actually tell you what it is, because the article is just the article. GeoGuessr is an online geography game where players are dropped into a random Google Street View location and must use clues like signs, architecture, landscapes to pinpoint their position on a map. Of course, there's like a paid subscription is required for full access of GeoGuessr, but there are like open world free alternatives. Like there's World Guesser, Open Guesser. There's a couple other ones you can find out there. So you're not locked into GeoGuessr as the method to play a game like this. That's just the one I play because I think it's the best one, and I don't mind paying $2 a month to have access to the Google Street View stuff. So it's exactly as it sounds. You are literally dropped in the... Well, there are maps, right? There are, like, curated, like, staff-created maps.
Yep.
And then there are community maps where people can create their own map and just drop this Google Street View guy anywhere on the globe. Anywhere. There's even drops in the ocean. There are drops on islands. There are drops that use like the Google photospheres where you're like up in a drone looking down type craziness.
Shit. Really?
And you just have to guess where you are in the world.
Huh.
And it's super fun because it's like a mix of geography and trivia and like language knowledge. And that appeals to me a lot. All three of them. And just the fact that it plays nice and it looks nice most of the time, because there's some regions of the world where the Google car doesn't really get to that often. And like the images are all grainy. It's like, oh man, that's rough.
Yep.
But no, it is fantastic. And if anyone out there is a fan of geography, trivia, language, I would recommend it.
Most definitely. It's a fun play. It is definitely a lot of fun, so I suggest people definitely check that out for sure. We're gonna take a quick break. We come back. We're gonna have some beer, and we are going to, as we do every week, right? We're gonna grade it using our Untapped app, and then we're gonna finish up with Retro Gaming Volume 2 of our tier list. All right, everybody, we're in the home stretch of the Mark Mo Show podcast. I am your host, Mark Maloney, along with Ada Maloney. If you dig what we're doing, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. Fold it into thirds, put it in an envelope, send it to your mama. Do whatever you want to do, but definitely share the love.
A professional trifold.
It's a professional trifold. Yeah,
the envelope
for
fold.
Sure. Man, I tell you what, I went to the hospital once. I did a trifold, and it's just it really.
So what happens when you try Pilates?
Don't do that. Don't. I thought they said something about pilots, and I showed up to this thing, and then it hurt. So
this is what happens when you don't ask yourself, what would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do? Jesus would not do Pilates.
Stop fucking with Pilates.
He would look in there and be like, nope. I think there's a temple for me to flip over.
My man.
Alrighty. So
that
anyway,
dude was a freak. Anyway,
yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh, how you doing?
I'm Jesus here. God, I'm clutching my pearls virtually. The blasphemy.
I know. We lost. Now we don't lose anybody. People know where we stand on that shit. Anyway. It's time to review beer, but
the official beer review. But
it isn't quite a beer.
Oh no!
Tell the fine folks what we're about to drink.
Oh no! We decided we've had enough of summer.
Indeed.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah, I'm kind of over it.
I'm done.
I'm over it.
So we're willing and manifesting fall by trying this fall-coated cider today.
Let's go.
We're doing a cider. It is from Wicked Grove Cidery. It is a blueberry apple cider.
Ooh.
So the cidery, of course, is out of Middlebury, Vermont, where most good cider comes from.
Yes.
And we'll be trying it here for you today. We're using the Untapped app. We're not sponsored, but it is free, so we always recommend it because free is for me.
Yes.
And we rank it on a scale from 0 to 5 on how much we like it. We give our tasting notes. And, of course, we're not sponsored by the beer either, but we will give it a fair review.
We always do.
And we always welcome you, lovely listeners, to let us know what you're enjoying today.
Indeed.
Hit us up on the soch, if you will. And a slancha.
And a slancha to you, sir.
Boy, that tastes like a blueberry pie. That tastes like a blueberry and apple pie.
Yeah, and I have to say, when I smelled it before I had my first sip, it smelled like a blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
It smelled like a blueberry muffin. I was like, oh, I want blueberry muffin now.
Yeah, I know, right? In a weird way, it kind of sits on the tongue a little bit, and it tastes like blueberry pie filling.
Yes.
Like that pie filling that's sweet, but it's also got like a touch of that like breadiness that reminds me of like the pie crust.
Yep.
But yeah, blueberry pie filling, I would say, is like that's this flavor.
Oh, for sure.
Like blueberry jam-ish. That's really good. Very sweet. I will note that it's on the sweeter side of ciders, and usually I I enjoy bitter things, IPAs, black coffee. But you know what? If I'm in a treat yourself kind of mood,
Yeah.
I definitely enjoy this.
Oh, absolutely.
This is one of those things you probably couldn't have more than 2 of because the sweetness might get to you. It would definitely get to me. But that's really fantastic.
That's a definitely a dessert beer.
Definitely a dessert beer, dessert cider.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it reminds me of fall. You
Yep.
know, I don't enjoy many blueberry pies these days, but it's something about the apple and blueberry mixture, the blueberry jamminess.
Yeah, the blueberry really comes to the front.
Yes, I would agree.
think.
That's really fantastic.
I enjoy it.
I enjoy it a lot. Where to rank it on a scale to 5, though, is the tough point.
That is the question.
That's the tough question. I'm gonna dock it a quarter.
Oh,
I'm gonna dock it a quarter, and that's just my personal flavor palette because I think it's a little bit too sweet for me.
okay.
I was gonna give it a 4.25. I'm giving it a 4 even.
A 4?
4.0. I really like it. It's just a touch sweet for me.
I've got it at a 3.0.
Oh, okay.
A 3.0. Yeah, typically, like I said, it's very, very good. Light on the palate. Very super easy to drink.
Very smooth.
Very smooth. But as you said, maybe just a little oversweet.
Yeah.
Just a little. But I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it.
I enjoy it quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. So give that a shot. Where can people pick that up? I mean, obviously liquor stores, grocery stores, whatever.
I believe it's an Aldi exclusive.
An Aldi exclusive. That's
Aldi
interesting.
exclusive. I'm sure if you went to the cidery, most cideries welcome people in and like have a little restaurant or bar or whatever. If you're in Vermont, you can check it out, I'm sure. But I believe it's an Aldi exclusive cider. So for all you Aldi stands out there, I'm not sponsored by Aldi, but I would love to be because it's kind of the only place I shop these days. It's where I got it from. Not to get too far behind the curtain, but the man behind the curtain is just an Aldi's storefront.
It's just an Aldi style.
Yeah.
You know, I deeply respect that.
Yeah.
I really do. That was excellent. That was really good.
I quite like it.
I enjoyed it. So that takes us to our final segment, and that is our tier listing. And it is volume 2. We did retro gaming last week, and we only had so much time because we were up against it, and we had to get, 15 in? So I got another 15 this week. And Aiden has not seen these yet, so
Yes.
we are going to move forward on this with a game called Qbert.
Qbert. Ooh, okay. Now, some of these, and for anyone unfamiliar, tier listing, the segment came from AK209 many, many months ago. We rank items on a scale from F being the worst of the worst,
Yes.
D being bad, C being mid, B being good, A being great, S being the best of the best.
Of the best.
Damn right. So we'll be ranking them on that scale. Now, we kind of made we came to the conclusion last week that this retro gamings would have to be a collaboration. We'd have to meet on a letter because
Yes.
I know these as retro games. You knew most of these as the video games you grew up with.
Correct.
So Qbert is one I'm less familiar with. I've seen it played on like YouTube videos, YouTube Let's Plays and whatnot.
Yes.
I've not played it myself. So I may have to just leave the
The
letter
main
rank to
character
you.
is cool as hell, man.
He's the little Qbert.
Little Qbert, and he's got his little horn nose.
That's
and
right.
he just bounces around.
Yeah.
But they have all of these different geometrical shapes, mostly pyramid-type shapes, where he's got to jump and get all the way to the top, but then there's like shit in his way and
Yeah.
stuff. And so he has to like jump on these little squares that make up this pyramid. And so it's really kind of interesting and unique because even though it was a 2D game, they tried to make it as 3D as possible.
Right.
And of course, later on they did, but then it was like, it's not Qbert.
Yeah.
It's solid. So I would give it a B.
A B for Qbert.
Qbert.
Yeah,
I would do
putting
that.
the B in Qbert.
All right, we met on that one. This one is old but elite.
Sure.
Space Invaders.
Oh yeah, man. That's
Bam,
that's
bam,
like
bam, bam, bam,
yeah,
bam,
yeah.
bam. Oh, I love
That's
it.
like those classic arcade cabinets that like you
Yes.
sit in front of, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
And you put your quarter in, and you're a kid, and you get up to the arcade, and you've got some quarters in your pocket, and there's some teenage kid, and he's just like got a stack of quarters there, and he's still on his first quarter. He's been there an hour, and you're just like, I'm never touching this machine today.
It's fucking chode.
I know. Oh, they were so bad.
Yeah, bastards. That's awesome. That's got to be A or S tier. If it's A, it's got to be high A.
I think it might be S tier. I really do. I think it was... everybody is like Pac-Man, 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 but for me it was Space Invaders.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just... That game was cool as shit, and there were so many like different variations of the different levels, and like these little alien guys that are supposed to be coming down at you. They're shooting shit at you, and then the closer they get, they speed up, dun, 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 and they speed up, and you're like, oh shit. I liked it. Like, gameplay for 8-bit was excellent.
I always found it fascinating, too, the sound engineering that went into those simplistic games.
Yes.
Because the sound itself was limited in scope as to what they could do as well.
Yeah.
But they still made, like, the escalation, the anticipation of, like, oh, shit, they're getting too close. They made it equally as, like, tense.
Yeah, they did.
You know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm thinking S tier. I think it's in the elite.
An S for space.
S for space. B for Qbert. All right.
Run a roll.
What are we doing for pole position?
Oh, man. Pole position's great. I don't like pole position.
No?
No, there's something about it. It's like...
The only part I don't like, Aiden, is that, well, like, when you're playing and you're top speed, right?
Yeah.
And you're just flooring it. I feel like the cars you're passing, they glitch out on you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel if you're going too fast, like, you see them, but they're kind of like flash.
Right.
So it's a little bit different, and then you're like, oh, yeah, can I squeeze in here? And it's like, no, the car's actually right there.
Right.
And you smash into them.
Yeah, and that's of course a limitation of how many frames per second.
Oh, for sure.
How quickly the chips can render what you're doing. It's one of those games where I get too sweaty at it, you know, where I'm like, oh, I'm solid. Yeah. I'm so solid. And then one bad thing happens, and I miss the checkpoint, and I'm like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it is great. It got to be B or A tier for me.
Okay. I was thinking C+.
Oh, we could go B then. Okay, I was being too generous.
Yeah, B's good. I think B is very fair.
We could go B minus even, if you wanted.
Okay. No, B's good. Okay, we got a B grade. How about Doom?
Oh, Doom's great. We wouldn't have so many of the shooter games we have if it wasn't for Doom. If it wasn't for Doom.
Yeah.
And I love like the recurring meme that you can run Doom on anything. Mm-hmm. Like, there are people that have gotten Doom to run on like their Texas Instruments calculator.
Get out of here.
Yeah. They've gotten, what is it? There's like another cool one. Like, they got Doom to run on their car's infotainment system.
I love it.
I'm like, oh my God, that's so great. Because it's like a simple game. It's 2D, but once again, they made it feel 3D.
Yes.
And it's excellent. It's really, that's either A+ or S, man.
Yeah.
It's really, the way they made it work, too, where, like, you can't look up and down, but enemies could be positioned above or below you. Yeah. So there's a certain, like, oval where if the enemy is within that, it will strike one of them.
Yeah.
Because of the limitations of, like, well, looking up and down, you'd have to render what's above you and below you. You'd have to make it 3D.
Yep.
So the way they pulled it off, I thought was excellent.
Yeah, I think S. I think S is fair.
S is fantastic.
That's good. Final Fantasy.
Oh, man. It's a game I never really got that into.
I was never into the fantasy gaming much anyway.
Yeah, it's a genre of games I've really come around to enjoy.
Yeah.
But that's not an IP I really got into heavily. But it's one of the games where I, like, totally respect it.
Yeah.
You know? So, just out of respect, I'd have to give it a B.
A B. That's exactly where I was on that. How about Super Mario World?
Ooh, fun. Now, I wasn't around for a lot of those when they first came out. But
you played them as a retro game.
Yes. And there's a lot of ways you can play them on like Switch or Switch 2, or you can do emulators, which Nintendo hates, but fuck Nintendo. As a company, they're such assholes. Super Mario World is fantastic. If we gave Super Mario Bros. An S, this has got to be A or S as well.
I think it does.
You'd imagine.
A plus?
A plus is good. I like that.
I think A plus. Just missing the S tier, but
yeah,
damn close to it for sure. Okay. Let's see. How about Mario Kart 64?
Oh, my man. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking. We never had Nintendo consoles in our house growing up. I think the first console we got was a PlayStation 2.
PS2.
In the late 2000s.
And then we didn't upgrade till 360.
We didn't upgrade till 360 sometime in the 2010s. And yeah, we never had Nintendo consoles. The only time I played N64 games, I played them on my friend's GameCube. Because the GameCube, I believe, could run N64 games. And that's kind of my only experience with those. Or the McDonald's Play Place. The McDonald's Play Place
always had
always had N64
I
in
had
it.
64, yeah.
N64 Mario Kart is fantastic. I believe that's one of the... was that the first true 3D Mario Kart?
I think it was.
I think it was also. It's fantastic. It's glitchy as hell. It's... it's a broken game. People have found ways to make incredible shortcuts where you get lap times in like 4 seconds, and like the entire race only takes 12 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a broken game, but at its time, it's fantastic.
Yep.
I love it. And the Mario Kart games, I've always felt as racing games, handle fantastic.
Oh, sure.
They always have. That's got to be S.
S tier?
For me, that's an S.
I can do that. Yeah.
Can appreciate that? Okay.
I really can. Now, I hope you've played this one. You may not have. Largely PC-based game. Castle Wolfenstein.
Castle Wolfenstein. Once again, that's a game I know of, but I haven't played.
Yep. It's one of those things where you're going up against these Nazis and these rabid dogs and all this shit.
Yep.
And it's like you're going through a maze. And you have to get from one thing to the other, but you're encountering all these crazy things. And you have the gun. It's like, and you're just like, it's like a really good shooter game.
Yeah.
But then it's challenging because you have to like navigate these mazes. And like I said, it's an old school PC game. But at least for me, I used to play in college. This guy Richard and Jeff Wiseman, they had the computer in their room, and they had Wolfenstein. So
that's
we'd go
great.
in there and we'd play it all the time. But if you used their computer to play Wolfenstein and they couldn't do their homework, you had to wear a chicken hat. So we had this big chicken hat. I had wore that chicken hat a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's like a B, like a solid B.
I'll let you have the B. I'm willing to go B plus. Mm-hmm. If I could influence the plus in there, because one could argue games like Castle Wolfenstein influenced the creation of like Nazi zombies and Call of Duty zombies.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Games.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that alone gets it that plus.
All right, the plus it gets. I respect that. That's awesome. Galaga.
Oh, Galaga's great.
Galaga's great. Galaga used to piss me off, man.
Yeah.
That game was hard.
Yeah, Galaga's good. Which is that always confused me too, the difference between Galaga and Galactica.
Right, yeah.
And I was always like, growing up I thought they were the same game and I was just stupid.
Yeah.
I was just missing something.
Yeah.
And then I played the both of them, I'm like, one is so much better.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Galaga is infuriating though.
It's
like
hard.
It's really difficult. It's infuriating in like the difficulty way.
Because so many games that era, you could find patterns and stuff and have success until you really get further along in the game, things speed up and whatever, and then they get you. But like Galaga, like it could F you 5 minutes into that game.
Right.
It was tough.
Yeah. I respect it, but that's it's a little not E.T., but it is tough. That's C or B?
C plus?
C plus.
C plus, we'll split that difference. NBA Jams.
NBA Jams.
He's on fire.
Yeah.
All the shit's burning on the court.
Another game I know of and have watched, but I haven't played, so I'll have to defer.
Yeah, I think the most fun was that if you hit like 3-3-pointers in a row, the ball would be literally on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, if your guy touched that ball, he's dribbling and the ball's on fire. And it's just like blazing balls.
That's great.
That's going to be my autobiography, by the way.
Blazing balls.
Blazing balls. So, yeah, like literally he's doing that. And like he fires up a shot. It's got trailers of smoke.
Yeah.
And like the dude will make a whole bunch of shots in a row before, some guy D's up on him and he misses.
Right.
And then the fire goes away.
Yeah.
But it's kind of neat. The caricatures of the players are really interesting. I can't remember if it's 3-on-3 or 2-on-2. Might be 2-on-2. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know. It was an entertaining game. But if you're looking for like the most realistic sports gaming, that's not what this was.
No, right.
So I would say C.
That's fair. Like it's got its fun to it, you know.
It does. It absolutely does. Fallout.
That's awesome. Now, the Fallout I know is like the Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas era.
Yeah, that one. I've played that one.
So, and those are fantastic as well. The original, I mean, you don't get Fallout 3 or New Vegas without Fallout. Mm-hmm. So, I'll have to defer again. That's another one of the games I've seen but haven't played. But I've played its successors, and those are fantastic. Yeah. So I am biased towards a high score of B or A.
A B's good.
Yeah.
B is definitely good for Fallout. Defender
I'm not aware of.
Yeah, it's a 2600 game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I don't know anything about
Defender.
Oh,
wow, okay.
I like this one is actually beyond me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, Defender, I would say like a poor man's Space Invaders, but it's...
Okay.
I don't know, it's interesting gameplay. Nothing spectacular. Like I always felt it was just like a solid game, but I think you could kind of figure it out.
Sure.
Like it wasn't like Galaga that would make you rage quit.
Right.
But it's a good game. Like I would rate it a C.
That's solid.
I would rate it a C.
And if I'm not mistaken, the Atari 2600 was the only, or one of the only game console controllers of that era to have a joystick.
Correct.
Right? The NES controller didn't have a joystick. I don't remember if the early Sega machines had joysticks or not, but the Atari 2600 had a joystick and a button.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
Oh, okay.
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, man.
Number
the
one.
Original PC
the
top
PC
down.
top down. And it was like the trains, and you just sit there and shoot people, and like you'd kill them, and then this like little red spot. God, it was great.
That's awesome.
It was fun. It was good gameplay. I played a lot of that.
Yeah, that is a great game. I always got caught by the cops because I could never find a garage in time. In my getaway car. Like, shit, I got to change my plates or something, man. I get caught. I'm like, man.
So those cops drove mad fast.
They were crazy.
It was stupid.
They were pissed. Like, what I do besides kill 20 people?
Right, exactly. Come on.
It's not that crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's an S.
I think it is, too.
That's an S.
I really do. I mean, it has to be, right, to create, 30 years later.
Right.
5 going on 6.
Yeah, San Andreas is a classic. Vice City was great. 5 is a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And guys are still RPing that today.
Game came out 12 years ago.
Right. And people love it.
Right.
Like, I love it. It's so cathartic, and you get on your TV. Obviously, we will talk about this more if we do a more current version of this tier listing for gaming. But yeah, for me, it was always like, it's just like so cathartic. And you go home, and even if you've succeeded, right, you play through the game and you win, you can play forever because you've got the money.
Right.
You've got gazillions of dollars, which means you can play forever.
Right.
And all you have to do is just steal cars and shoot guns and drive around and do little missions. It's great.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
Like, the whole idea behind that game is great. 3 left, Double Dragon.
Double Dragon is another game I'm not familiar with.
It's great. It is 8-bit, 2 guys walking through the streets.
Oh, and you know what? Okay, yeah.
And they fight
Yep.
And it's really good. Like, the gameplay is pretty solid, although the graphics are very mid. Like, the gameplay is solid and it's fun. So, like, for me, it'd be like a solid C+, I think.
That's excellent. I think I have seen that game played before, like in a YouTube video.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Another game you may or may not have played, Joust.
Joust, I think I've seen played.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy. It's like a fever dream a little bit. It's a weird game.
Does it get points for creativity?
Yeah, it's creative as fuck, yeah.
C for creative? I mean, it's up to you. You know more
C
than
is
I.
fair score.
Yeah.
The C is a fair score. That was a game that, like, it made me giggle, and it was kind of fun and crazy. But then, like, 10 minutes later, I'm like, let's play another game.
Yeah.
I was, like, done with it. We're going to finish with one. This is going to hit Aiden pretty good. SimCity.
SimCity 2000?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Which is crazy because I think it came out in the mid to late 90s. But hey, everything was 2000. It was...
Well, that's for this retro. I figured about like
whatever.
1980 to 99.
Yeah.
Was kind of the retro.
I just found it funny they called it SimCity 2000.
Oh, when they're right.
It's like, it's not 2000 yet.
It's not 2000
Calm
yet,
down, guys.
Yeah.
Which I think the Blues Brothers did also.
Yes.
Which was a terrible movie.
Terrible movie. Awful movie.
SimCity 2000 is beautiful. It is fantastic. It's an S tier. It's maybe an S+, which could be our first S+ on the Mosho version of tier listing. Of course, I'm biased. I love it. It's fantastic.
To this day, you could just sit there for like an hour and just play it. It's great.
Yeah, it's the only game, because like we're on 64-bit systems, right?
Yeah.
It's the only game I need to use a DOS box for, because you have to run it in Microsoft DOS.
You have to.
And it's so worth it.
It's definitely worth it.
It's worth every bit of trouble.
It really is. And I'm trying to think of the game. What's the game where like there's all the people and you can build your home and you have all the other people. It's like and then like they talk in gibberish.
Oh, The Sims.
The Sims.
Yeah.
I knew it was close to Sim.
Yeah.
Like I knew it had like.
Yeah, they speak Simlish.
But there's there's a narrator for SimCity 2000, and I never understand what the hell she's saying. Why did it such a spline? I'm like, what?
Articulating splines.
That's what they are. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's like that's the intro. You get like the Maxis intro, right?
Yeah.
And then like a placard shows up that's like, welcome SimCity Mayor, like, are you ready to build your town? And then just this woman's voice out of nowhere, it's just like, articulating splines. What does this mean?
What does it mean? Yeah,
it's so engaging though.
It is.
And the soundtrack is great. It's like funky and upbeat. There's so much to do. It's not just building a city. Like, you can drop like monsters on your city and then you have to like battle them off with like the National Guard, and your firefighters are dealing with shit. You have to keep the people happy, otherwise they riot.
Right, then boo, and you're just like, what? Shut up.
It's like, I raise your taxes 1%, okay? I gotta pay for parks, man.
Right, exactly.
I'll calm down. It's great.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the transportation guy who's always mad that you have too many roads.
Oh, he's always angry.
It's like, you have too many roads and highways. You should cut back. It's like, cut back, and then what builds there?
Then what?
Nothing builds there.
Right. Yeah. If I build something there, I'm going to need a road.
Right. You're just a salty bitch.
He really is. I hate the guy that always, I have too many roads.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? You're not doing pavement work.
I'm paying you. Why are you mad?
Why are you mad, bro? Oh, God.
It showed.
Yeah. But that's it. That's it for this week. We had a great tier list here. I'll run through this group. Qbert B, Space Invaders S. Pole Position B, Doom S. Final Fantasy B, Super Mario World A+. Mario Kart 64 S. Castle Wolfenstein B+. Galaga C+. NBA Jam C. Fallout B. Defender C. Grand Theft Auto S. Double Dragon C+, Joust C, and SimCity 2000 with an S.
With an S. That's fantastic.
And that concludes our show, the Mark Moe Show podcast. Check us out all podcast platforms and on YouTube. Check out Aiden spelled the right way for some awesome gaming content on YouTube. Also AK219, which is kind of our collab, a little bit of both. So you get us and our goofiness that we have here on the Mark Mo Show, along with some gaming that he gets from Aiden Spelled the Right Way. So it's a great little collab site, so make sure you check that out on YouTube. And in addition to that, After Hours is my music show. You can check that out on the TuneIn app on your handheld device or WVLP.org. That's where the stream's at. And that is Tuesday nights and Friday nights. And that's all about all I got for these fine people, dude. Anything you want to say?
Absolutely not.
Fantastic.
It's been fantastic.
All right, we will catch you guys next week. Thanks so much for listening in.